Ann Arbor, Michigan, a city of behemoth educational institutions, sportsmanship rivalries, a city of Anns and Arbors, my personal favorite city ever to go book shopping. Oh my God, where are you going? Flopping out of my hands like a fish. And my personal favorite city to go book shopping. Yes, Ann Arbor is home to all of the weird books that I love and that I find, because all of you weird little intellectual college students find your weird little books from independent presses out in Kansas. It's where I have found some of my all-time favorite books, some books that are well revered on this channel, like Cabo de Gata, The Crab Nebula, and such Croatian favorites as Death of a Little Match Girl. Today we're going to be exploring Ann Arbor. I'm going to be taking you to some of my absolute favorite bookstores ever. I'm very excited about this. I, however, am not really going to allow myself to buy too many books. I really need to hold myself accountable on the book buying, but that doesn't mean we can't browse. It doesn't mean we can't look. I personally like the used bookstores myself, but there is a new bookstore that I do have a gift card to. So if I buy anything, maybe it will be with a gift card. So buckle up, let's go find, fingers crossed, some weird, wacky books from all over the world in one of my favorite cities. And if you're new here, I'm August and I'm reading, and I am so happy to have you here. It's been several days. Had many mishaps. We're back in Ann Arbor. Went paddleboarding today. I'm a little disheveled. We're having a great time. Let's go check out some books. We just went to Literati, which is the newer bookstore. There are no used books in sight. Beautiful shop. They have wonderful stationery, wonderful selection of books that I personally have never heard of from a lot of indie authors. I personally left empty-handed, but that's okay. I'm a used book girly, what can I say? So now we're going to go to one of my favorite secondhand stores, Dusty, Musty, Fusty. You're going to find all of the like hidden gems, weird books, and I just love it. Let's go. You're gonna work there? Thank you. Covers. Oh, my testy test. Well, friends, we have been thwarted. Not once, but twice. The favorite bookstore of mine, the West End bookstore, was unfortunately closed. They closed at 5 p.m. I was not aware. What can you do? And now the beautiful Mott and Bailey, the last bookstore I was going to show you where I've always had such wonderful luck. This is the bookstore where I found some wonderful classics in my own repertoire, such as Crab Nebula by Eric Cheviard, some of my favorite underground gems, translated works. I can't show you. Their computer's down. So, sorry. Not very many bookstores today. But that's okay. You live, you learn. We'll do another video another time. Guys, what the heck? You were supposed to stop me. Why did no one stop me? We hit some snafus. Two of my favorite used shops, which I think maybe there are only 3 in Ann Arbor. Correct me if I'm wrong. I definitely just tend to revisit the same ones because I know I like them and I know I have really good luck with them. But if you have recommendations or places that I somehow missed, let me know. Mainly just hung out around the downtown area, so anywhere that was walkable, but Mott and Bailey and West Side bookstore were unfortunately closed. So that means I just have to go back and do a part 2. I want to do just a quick little haul with you all. From Dawn Treader, I did end up picking up Morning Girl by Michael Dorris. This cover brings me so much summery joy. It is healing all of my little childhood wounds. This is just so amazing, especially as a morning person myself. I'm definitely an early bird. This is all about a girl named Morning Girl, and this takes place on an island in the Bahamas in 1492. Something else happened in 1492. Someone sailed the ocean blue. Then there are interspersed chapters or alternating chapters between her and then her younger brother Starboy. And the opening paragraph is so lovely. It is blurbed on the back here. It says, "I dream too hard." The name my family calls me is Morning Girl because I wake up early, always with something on my mind. Mother says it's because I dream too hard and that I don't relax even in sleep. Maybe she's right. In my dreams, I'm always doing things, swimming or searching on the beach for unbroken shells or figuring out a good place to fish. Like finding an island and looking for shells and waking up in the morning. That's my perfect book. This is children's lit. Beautiful, super gorgeous. Yeah, $1. God, it smells so good. It was published in 1992. I normally don't pick up YA books, but I do have a little surrogate niece and I have been collecting like children's lit. This is more like little baby young adult maybe chapter book, and yeah, this is just so summery and I'm really excited for this one. So one buckaroo now. Love it. The first flippin' book that I picked up in the fiction section of Dawn Treader. Okay, this is the spine. Okay, hot pink text immediately catches my eye. I love pink. I love pink. Shut up. Who's that? Shut up. Look at this cover. You can't deny this cover. Whether you love it or you hate it, it should elicit that kind of response, but I love it. Look at this hot pink. Then I read the back of this, okay? And this is by Terry Southern and Mason Hoffenberg. It was originally published in Paris, then in America, and finally in England, where it was initially banned, okay, greeted by controversy. It is a lusty romp of a story centered around the impossibly sweet Candy Christian, a wide-eyed, luscious, all-American girl, Candy, a satire of Voltaire's Candide. It chronicles her adventures with mystics, sexual analysts, doctors, and everyone else she meets when she breaks ties with her family and sets out to experience the world. A satire of a satire. This is a satire of Candide by Voltaire, originally published in Paris with this beautiful pink cover. So it was actually originally published in 1958. This edition is from 1994's Book of the Month Club. Could you fathom this being in Book of the Month now? I could not. I really could not. I am excited and scared. I am a little nervous just because this does follow like a young lusty teen and this is written by a man, like a grown man. I'm scared. But Candide is one of my favorite classics of all time. If you've been here a while, you might know I love satire. It's probably one of my favorite genres, tropes, things to look for in books, especially books that are not modern releases, truly. Anything from the 1700s to like 1990. Maybe really early 2000s, but this just hit so many interesting points. You know, like my ears perked up. Candy. Lastly, my friends, I did get a Colette. Look at this beautiful cover. I have actively been looking for Colette. This is Cheri and the Last of Cheri. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, it smells really good. Colette is my favorite author. more. I've read several of her works and I am just wanting to collect more. She's written so many things. So now every time I go out to a used bookstore, I am actively trying to find more. And this is one of her most famous works, most well-revered, most well-known, I would say, is Cheri. And I am very, very excited to get to this. I love Colette's writing. Oh my gosh, it's just amazing how she writes characters, and it's so simple yet so lush. I am really, really excited. So I did pick this one up and I will get to it at some point. I'm not in a huge rush to read this one, but I'm just really excited I got a copy. So those are the 3 beautiful books I got at Dawn Treader. Very girly. Look at, there's girls on all the covers. I have a theme, what can I say? Satire, the feminine experience. I love it. While I was out, I was actively trying to find books, even though I was not successful. So I was trying to find a copy of Love by Toni Morrison. Did not find it. That's okay. At Vault of Midnight, which is one of my favorite comic book shops, I was trying to find more books in the series of the Tokyo Tower Reiba girls, and they unfortunately didn't have anything. They had it at some point, no longer. So that was that, my friends. I hope this was fun. I would love to check out more little bookshops, especially when I'm back in my hometown. I would love to take you all along with me to some of my favorite bookshops there. Just do kind of like smaller city bookshop tours. I think it's really fun. If you would like to leave a comment, but you're not sure what to say, let's give some extra love to our independent bookstores. What are your favorite bookstores? Brownie points if it's a used bookstore or they sell used books. And if you don't want to be perceived in that way, I completely understand. Please feel free to leave us some emojis that describe the vibe or the feeling or the name of that place. I think that would be really cute. Mine is Dawn Treader, so I would do the emojis of like their logo's like a little Viking ship. So I would do like a ship and a wave and a sun for like the dawn, and maybe like a mermaid. It would be kind of cute. But thank you so incredibly much for being here, friends. I hope this was fun. I am so grateful for you. I hope you're doing really well wherever you are, and I can't wait to see you all again very soon for my next video. Until then, stay cozy, my friends. Bye!